It's okay to not be okay. There are gonna be days where you feel like shit.
Yeah, I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked with, no. Ho, you can't touch this. Ayy, bitch, I do rich shit, huh? My money thick, thick. Ayy, walk with a limp.
Okay, it's Alexia, I'm back. Today is May 9th, 2020, and I said that I would make this video. I don't know when I'm going to drop it. I'm going to before May ends because, you know, it's National Mental Health Awareness Month. I'm not doing so good right now. It's not a good day. It hasn't really been a good week, a good year. I don't know. I haven't been okay in a while. Like, I have good days, but then it always goes back to the sad days. And every time I think that I'm okay, like, stuff from years ago that I thought I healed from comes back and bites me in the ass. I was crying a few days ago, maybe like a week ago, and I started crying about my ex-boyfriend from like 8th grade. I am a junior in high school. I'm 17 right now. I was like 13 when I dated him. And I'm not hurt about it now, obviously. Like, I date girls now, so I'm not hurt about it. But like, 13-year-old me was devastated. Like, I was so heartbroken. And I don't think I ever really confronted those demons. I just pushed it to the back of my head. And I don't know, growing up, it wasn't that easy. My dad, he comes in and out when he wants to. My relationship with my mom was never the greatest. And I used to be ugly, like, growing up. And like, I used to get rejected by people. And now that I'm actually like, kind of pretty, I'm like hypersexual. And a lot of people call me like hoes and stuff like that. But I'm not used to this, so I don't know how to act. Like, I talk to a lot of people, but it's because like I'm trying to catch up from everything I missed out on during my childhood years. People that talked to me when I was a child, they weren't interested in me. They wanted to fuck me because I don't know why. I wasn't really pretty. Like, I wasn't pretty. I think I was really ugly. And I was a stick. Like, but I guess now I'm going into my features. I'm kind of pretty at times. I have more of a body now. And a lot of people want to like have sex with me and stuff, but it's like I'm more than that. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. And I put up with so much stuff because I never healed from my childhood trauma. I never healed from my heartbreaks. And it's like, it's a bad habit of mine, but whenever someone shows me like the slightest bit of affection, I like fall in love with them basically. Like, I don't know, like, but back to yesterday. Yesterday I had a mental breakdown because my grades aren't good, and I have like, my dream school is Alabama A&M. I'm still holding on to that idea, but then my mom told me yesterday about my grades. I had a breakdown because I realized that like I have to let go of that dream because I'm not going to get in. My grades are so bad. Like, my high school career is terrible. And I cry for hours. Like, I've never been one to do good in school. Well, I was really good in school when I was younger, but nobody took it seriously. And I reached my peak in like 8th grade, so now I'm doing terrible. Like, who reaches their peak at 14? I'm 17. I don't know what I'm going to do. My grades suck. And it just made me feel so bad. And I don't know. And then my ex-girlfriend, I was in a very toxic relationship, as a lot of you may know. And it took a really big toll on me. Like, I'm not okay. And I haven't been okay for a while. And I've been in toxic relationships back to back because I'm looking for the love that I wish my mom had gave me in other females. And I keep getting disappointed. But that's not okay. I realized that that's not normal. I should have received that love from my mom. I shouldn't have to go out and look for it. Like, our relationship is okay now, but it wasn't growing up. And it's messed me up. Like, I'm not okay.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Since we're already here, I'm going to use this time to confront some of my demons. I'm going to talk about my past relationships. I'm going to talk about 3 of them. My first, like, first one I want to talk about, it was like the first girl I dated. And I thought we were in love. I was 15, turning 16. I thought that like this was love. I thought that I met the person I was going to marry. We dated for a few months and then she cheated on me and she beat me up. And like for months after that, I wasn't okay. I started drinking, I started smoking. I cut all my hair off trying to find ways to be okay. And then she got a new girlfriend and like that shit fucked with me. Like I thought I was over her at this point. But then like I was observing the relationship and I was watching her love her new girlfriend the way that I begged her to love me for months. And that shit fucked with me. Like she posts her new girlfriend, she shows her off, like she loves her. And I wanted that. That was supposed to be us. And I sound miserable saying this. But anyways, the second one I'm going to talk about. We didn't even date. She was straight or something like that. And I fell for her. I fell for a straight girl, guys. And that shit fucked with my head. I was already in a bad place. But she would like feed me these lies. And she led me on for months. Damn. She led me on for months. And then like, I don't know, like one day I just clicked. I'm like, you're not going to change. Like, shit's not going to happen. And then the third one is my most recent one. One I was talking about earlier. I met her through a mutual friend. And at first things were really good. And then like her first love and her, I guess they're best friends or whatever. But she was always around. Always on her social media. Always having her attention. And that shit fucked with me. Like I tried to be okay with it, but I wasn't. I know that I wasn't. And then we had gotten into an argument, and then the next day I wake up to my ex having me blocked. And like 2 weeks later, she reached out to me and was like, sorry, my first love did that. But I'm like, why does she feel comfortable enough to take your phone and block me on Snapchat, Instagram, and iMessage? Like, come on now. And you think that I'm supposed to just be okay with that. But I was dumb and naive, so I was like, okay, if you're sorry, you're sorry. And she did me dirty again. And then when we broke up, she had blocked me. And then she texted me like a month later and was like, sorry, I had a girlfriend. And I found that she got back with her first love. And I'm like, so all of these like lies you told me, like they were lies. Like I thought, like, I don't know what I thought. I keep ignoring red flags. And it's cause like, I want the love that my mom was supposed to give me. I keep looking for that. Like, I don't know. Like, I keep fucking up. And it's like an ongoing process. Like, it just keeps continuing. And it's fucked my mental health so much. Like, I feel like I'm numb to a lot of stuff now. Like, I don't see myself getting close to anybody else anytime soon. Not until I'm fully healed. I know that's going to take a long time. And I don't know, I want to be okay. Like, I'm tired of not being okay. And I'm going to give y'all some advice that I wish somebody had gave me growing up. It's okay to not be okay. There are going to be days where you feel like shit and just want to give up. And it's okay to feel that. Just know that, like, there are good days sometimes. They're not going to always be good, but there are good days ahead of you. And if someone shows you that they're not for you, do not ignore the red signs. Because trust me, if somebody wanted to change for you, they would have changed by now. Stop trying to make excuses for them. Like, the way you allow them to treat them, the way you allow them to treat you is what they're going to keep doing. Because they notice that you're okay with that and that you're not doing anything to stop that. Don't make excuses for them. Don't do it. Originally, that 9 minutes was going to be all that I posted. But I was like, nah, I can't get into it like that. Because I haven't posted a video since like September. So I'm just going a little bit deeper about my mental health and stuff. I don't know. I've been struggling for a while. As I stated before, I'm 17 now. My first suicide attempt was probably when I was like 11, I think. And it was because something going on at home. I'm not going to go into detail about my home life, just out of respect for my mother. But, like, I just wasn't okay, and I was really overwhelmed. And I know, like, I read a lot of poems about this. Like, what 11-year-old sits at home wanting to take her own life? Like, stuff has to be bad. And I want to speak on like mental health in Black communities. I've noticed from my situation, a lot of other people's situations, that mental health is not taken seriously in Black communities. It's looked at as a joke or something that only white people can have, and that's messing up a lot of us. Suicide rates in Black teens are high. They're at an all-time high. And they won't get lower until we actually give the teens the help that they need, even the adults. You guys, you need therapy. Stop being stubborn and go get the help you need, because you're not healing from the stuff that hurts you, and you're just creating angry kids because you're hurting, so you're going to make them hurt. What sense does that make? Go get help. When this quarantine ends, go see a therapist, baby. They have online therapists. Um, my mom didn't really take my mental health seriously until we got into a big argument last year, and I started seeing a therapist over the summer. It didn't last long. It lasted a few months, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get another one when the stuff ends, because I just need someone to talk to my problems about. I don't want to overburden my friends. Like, I know that they're there for me and that they want me to reach out to them if I have to, but we're young. That shouldn't be their job to make sure that I'm okay. So I'm gonna make sure that I get the help I need because I want to be okay. I don't know. I think like school has had a toll on me too, and relationships. I talked about some of my toxic relationships. I don't know. I've been in a lot of them. I've had a lot of relationships. Just was like, I'm not okay with being alone. Like, I need someone there. And I don't know. My first boyfriend was probably in like 4th grade, and I feel like I've talked to someone since. Like, I went a few months. I went a few months last summer without talking to anybody, and it was a good time. I just spent the time talking to myself. That sounds weird. Spent the time getting to know myself, and I spent the summer with my friends. And it was a good time. I felt like I was actually okay. And the school year started, and I wasn't. Not really talking to anybody right now. I was talking to someone heavy, but I had to cut them off because they were in a bad place, and they were really triggering to me. And I couldn't stay in that situation because I would end up doing something. And I feel bad. Like, I want to reach out to them to make sure that they're okay. And I tried, and they like made me feel bad. They made me feel bad for putting my mental health first. And I'm like, I can't be with someone that does that. Like, we both need help. And I can't give you the help that you need. You can't give me help that I need. They were constantly sad. And I know that I am too. But like, they were abusing drugs and all of this stuff. And it was a really bad trigger for me. It put me in a dark place. And since this quarantine started, the isolation is driving me crazy. Like, I'm just forced to be at home with my thoughts. And my thoughts and my demons are beating me. Like, I don't go to bed until like 5 a.m. So I'm up from like 3 p.m. to 5 a.m. just thinking because I have nothing else to do. And I'm tired of thinking about stuff. Like, I need to get outside. I need to see my friends. I need to explore things. I don't know, I just can't keep doing it. I cry a few times a week because my thoughts just overwhelm me. And I'm trying to get on track with the online school, but I was never really on track with school to begin with because I don't know how to cope with my mental health. And every time something bad happens, I shut down and I stop caring about stuff. And I don't know how to explain that to people. I've tried to explain it to my teachers, but they don't even reply to my emails. They just send it to the counselor. But it's like, I'm trying to tell you that, like, I'm trying, so could you cut some slack? And it just frustrates me because I'm taking my time to reach out to you, and you can't even reply to an email. Like, you can't even send one sentence back.
makes me mad. Counselors at my school, I know that they try and they do what they're paid for, but like sometimes we just need more than that. And I go to a predominantly white high school, not that many black kids, and it's not like sometimes it's not a healthy environment. I don't know. I kind of wish that I didn't go there, but I can't wait to go to a HBCU or something like that when I go to college because I need a cultural reset. I need to feel at home, feel at peace. I've never really felt safe when I go to school, and like that shouldn't be the case. I should be allowed to feel safe at school. My freshman year, I wanted to transfer. I didn't have any black friends really. I had one black friend my freshman year, and I have a lot more now, but I only have like really one, and the rest of my friends are Mexican. But I was in physics my freshman year, and we were in a group of four. It was me, two white girls, and a Mexican. And I was giving my ideas. I felt like they were good ideas because I was paying attention. And they all ignored me. And then one of the white girls said the exact same thing that I said. Everybody was like, "Oh yes, that's such a great idea. You're so smart." And they basically shut me out. And that was like the first time that I've ever felt like I was excluded because of my race, because I didn't know that many white people growing up. I had white teachers, but that was it. I didn't know how to respond. I went home and I cried. I cried for like 2 weeks after that, and I wanted to transfer. I'm glad that I didn't, because I wouldn't have met my friends that I have now. I love my friends. And I don't know, it's just like sometimes I wish that I would have took different steps. Like I wonder how my life be now if I didn't go to the school that I go to. Like would I be better?